What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the After Run Bourbon Club, brought to you by Castle on the Hill Productions. My guest today is a native of Prince George's County. She is a community builder, an endurance athlete, and a creative who's based here in Washington, D.C. She is passionate about creating spaces, experiences, and ideas that help people connect, feel seen, and realize what's possible when community shows up for one another. She's also an Ironman finisher, an ultra runner, and the creator of the Chocolate City Relay. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the bourbon table, Brittany Greene. Hey.
Awkward wave.
How you doing, Brittany?
I'm good. I'm really excited to see this in real life.
Yeah,
so
excited to experience it. Yeah.
Super fancy.
I'm so excited to have you here and talk to you. I got a lot of tea on you a little bit.
I'm scared.
Nothing bad. But I'm interested to get into some of your stories because you're quite an interesting person. I'm serious. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. How are you doing today, though? How was your day?
It's good. I ran.
Yes.
Today.
Okay. Good.
Wasn't my favorite run, but
okay.
You know.
Where'd you run?
I ran to Anacostia.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
Did 8 miles.
Yes. Yeah.
It was good. I ran later in the day than I normally do. I'm normally top of the morning.
Sure. Yeah.
But it was fun. It was good. The weather's kind of in between.
It was cool, but it was humid.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So I think we're starting to get into that season where the humidity is going to start playing a factor in running. I was a little bit struggling. I felt like my heart rate was a little bit higher this morning. I was like, this feels harder than normal. I don't understand. Yeah. So
I know. I'm okay, but yeah, it was good. So far, so good. And I'm glad it's Saturday. I feel like the weekends always fly by.
Yeah.
I'm it's still the weekend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, for sure. Okay, so you're here at the bourbon table.
I'm here.
What is your experience with bourbon? Do you drink bourbon often, or?
Honestly, I am probably the worst because I don't remember anything.
Oh.
So I'm yeah.
Sure.
And then,
yeah.
As far as taking notes, I know I've had bourbon, but I don't know which ones.
Okay. Yeah.
But maybe is Uncle Nearest bourbon?
Their Uncle Nearest does have some bourbon, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've had that.
Okay. Nice. That's a good one.
Okay, that's as far as I've gotten.
Okay. Well, we're gonna teach you a few things today, I think, and help you. You hopefully will remember this one.
Yeah. Write notes down.
Well, luckily we have it on video.
This is true.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is me. You and me right here.
Okay. Well, should we get into it?
Let's do it. Let's get started.
We're gonna start with the first one here on the inside.
Okay.
And this one is Buffalo Trace. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit about it. So it's a 90 proof bourbon.
Oh, I'm watching you.
Yeah, just give it a little swirl. Yeah. Sometimes I like don't stick your nose all the way in there because you will singe your whole olfactory senses, but a little bit of a smell.
Yeah.
Just to kind of get that, you can kind of smell some of that vanilla on the nose.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're going to take a little sip, swish it around, kind of let it numb your pain receptors.
Oh.
And then when you take your second sip, you'll get a nice, real deep, rich flavor profile.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. Sorry, I have it.
Yeah, gotta tab it. All right. Flavor profile for this one is vanilla, mint, brown sugar, spice, oak, leather, toffee, and candied fruit.
Okay.
You got that first one?
First one's there.
Okay, feel a little bit of the burn.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Now let it set, let it mellow.
Right.
And then go ahead and take your second sip and try to fully see if you can taste some of those flavors in there.
Okay. What does leather taste like? What is the taste of leather?
It tastes kind of, I don't want to say dirty, but you ever I guess for a nice leather purse, you ever brand new kind of smelled it?
Yeah.
It's that smell. It's the same kind of flavor that you get when you smell it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm definitely getting the vanilla.
Yeah, the vanilla is very prominent in this one, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so I really like this. It's a good starter bourbon, I feel like.
What do you normally pair your bourbons with? What do you barbecue? It's that.
Yeah, I mean, some steak would be some good. I'll fill one of these maybe to like here and just kind of like sip it throughout the night. And I usually like to have it at the end of the night, so it's more like a just before bed, kind of like to relax a little bit. Yeah, I'm not usually pairing it with a whole lot. Some places, if you go into like a distillery, they pair them with chocolates. Like certain chocolates go really well with certain bourbons. So darker chocolate, lighter chocolate, it's all kind of mix.
You know so much. I'm fascinated.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been doing this for a little bit.
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
You're like, hopefully I do know.
Yeah, okay. Hopefully. It'd be really like bad if I didn't know some things, right?
That'd be kind of a fun tasting. Be like, hey, by the way, I don't know what.
I have no idea. Yeah. Well, we did recently, a couple episodes ago, we did a blind tasting of some of the bottles I hadn't opened yet. Like people had gifted me a bunch, so
fun.
me and my guest Jess Harding. I don't know if you know her.
I saw that.
Yeah. So we just tried 5 new bourbons, and they were different and interesting, but I enjoyed it all.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. First question. You ready?
Oh, I forgot about the questions. I just was like, we're here to do a tasting.
Yeah, totally. No, we got to learn about you.
Yay.
Okay. So you're quite an athlete.
Yes.
So runner.
Yes.
Cyclist. Swimmer. Ultra marathoner. Triathlete. Apparently you do like ride horses. You're an equestrian. But what I'm super interested in is the fact that you are also an ice skater. You've been ice skating since you were 5 years old. And
where'd you get this information from?
And you skated competitively, right? And in college. Like, tell me about that. Like, how does one get into ice skating?
Oh my
gosh. That's so fascinating to me.
Wow. Yes. I have some friends that are actual equestrians, so I need to clarify. I just know how to ride.
Okay.
But figure skating's been a part of my life since I was little.
Yeah.
I have an older sister. I wonder if she's the one that told you this, but I have an older sister, and basically it was like whatever she does, I do.
Sure.
So she really loved ice skating. More so like my parents were like, we want to get you exposed to a million things.
Yeah.
So we did like this sprint where it was like tap dancing, horseback riding. We did cop camp.
Wow.
We just did like throw a dart in the wall. We're gonna try it.
Yeah.
And then my sister really loved ice skating.
Okay.
So I started doing that. Skated very seriously, like growing up, because you really have to. Ice skating is weird, where it's like you kind of have to be all in.
Yeah.
And so we had really early practices in the morning before school, and then eventually it was like. Did it in college as well, but there was a break in between where it's like, okay, I'm not going to go to the Olympics. Fine. So then I started working and volunteering at another place.
Yeah.
And that was really cool because it's like, it's that same level of kids learning something new and not realizing like you could be good at ice skating, but it's like, I never knew this sport even, like I could.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah.
So that was really fulfilling in that way, like being able to teach them.
Yeah,
and then college is like, that's where I made my first friends. Like, still friends today, where it was like, we were skating after class.
Yeah.
It was very unique because Maryland has an ice skating rink, and like, usually in the DMV and like just this region.
Sure.
Ice skating is not big. You have to kind of go up to like the colder places.
Right. Yeah. I can't imagine. Like DC, we don't get that much snow. I mean, we get some ice or whatever. And I saw a video of you this winter skating on the mall on the reflecting pool.
I did.
I did see that. That was pretty cool.
That was like a dream come true.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to like skate outside, and apparently it was like allowed in that area with the little divot that I was in.
Yeah.
So, yeah, ice skating's been a part of my life for forever.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, it's my jam.
That's amazing. Yeah. So you said you realized you weren't going to go to the Olympics, but at one point did you have like aspirations maybe to go to the Olympics?
I think so.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to kind of dilly-dally in ice skating. It's like, no, once you're in it, you're like...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just that.
Yeah.
And then we got to do this really cool thing. We were ice sweepers, which I didn't know they had a name, but basically when someone's competing on the ice, they like, people throw stuffed animals.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's people that actually go out and go get it.
Yeah.
So that's what we like had to train for it, which was like a very niche and weird story.
Interesting. Yeah. Do you have brooms or shovels?
You just use your hands, but there's a skill.
What? You're just out there just like picking them up?
You're just like, that's what we had to practice, because you could fall and then it's embarrassing.
Right, yeah.
Because it's like, you're not even performing. You can't be out here falling.
Yeah. No, that's, interesting. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have
Very
you skated
cool.
before?
Okay, yes. So I grew up in Arizona.
Okay.
So we don't have any ice or snow or anything. It's all, I mean, they do have some indoor rinks, whatever. But mostly it was roller blading indoors. But yeah, I've been on the ice a couple of times. I'm not good. Hanging onto the rail the whole time. But yeah, no, it's an interesting. It's such like I said, it's very interesting to me that you've done that, and you continue to do it. Obviously, you were out here this winter, so it's wow, cool.
That's my jam.
Well, that's a great jam to have.
Yeah.
And I was blown away by, like, as I was doing research for this and talking to some of your friends, just all the things that you do. I don't know how you have time for it all. Like, honestly,
I literally don't. I need to do that.
Okay.
That's so funny. I can't even imagine what these stories are. But yeah. I do like. I just like to lead with being curious.
That's amazing. I love that. Yeah.
And then I end up down the tunnel. I think I go too far. That's probably like, I'm like, oh, this is so interesting.
Yeah.
But I do like to, like, I don't know, try something new.
No, that's...
See where it goes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think curiosity is very important, because you discover new things. You are... People who aren't curious stay in their little bubble, right? And when you have a healthy sense of curiosity, you look outside yourself, you look out into the world. It's such a big world. There's so much to do, so much to see. And when you're curious, you want to go see it all.
Yeah.
You want to go do it all. And I think that's a beautiful way to live life.
That's so sweet. And I'm wondering, like, how did you get into bourbon? I mean, I know this is about me. I'm just curious, actually.
No, yeah. So my wife, Carrie, is from Kentucky.
Oh.
And when we first started dating, I'd never drank bourbon. Whiskey, sure, but not specifically bourbon. And Kentucky's well known for their bourbon.
Yeah.
And so she was like, well, there's two things you have to like if we're going to continue dating. One of them was the University of Kentucky Wildcats basketball team.
Okay.
Which was fine with me. I didn't really have a college team, so okay.
And
the other is bourbon. And, this little $80 bottle that we bought together has turned into all of this.
You really committed.
Yeah, I'll commit to a bit, for sure. Yeah.
Like, bourbon, no problem.
No problem. Yeah. Every time we go to Kentucky now, I come back with like 3 or 4 bottles, and she's like shaking her head, like, you don't have enough. And I was like, this is your fault. You the one who got me into this. So
you brought me here.
Yeah. You turned me into the person that I am. So
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, we love that.
Yeah. All right. So what did you think of Buffalo Trace?
I do. I think it's good.
Right?
I think, like, smooth journey. You get, like, the warmth.
Sure. Yeah.
But it's not, like, burning. It's not, painful.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, exactly. And that's the goal, is like, you don't want these to be painful. There are some, we'll get up to a little bit higher proof as we move along here, and they do get a little bit more spicy. And you do taste a little bit more of that heat, but at no point should it be uncomfortable.
Yeah. You're gonna, like, ask for help. That's
yes.
Got it.
And you don't have to finish them all.
Yes,
but if you do, I will give you mad props. Okay.
Don't put me up to a challenge.
All right.
Okay.
Should we move on?
The name of this one?
Buffalo Trace.
Buffalo Trace.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I can look at them.
Yeah, so we'll move down the line here. So the next one we have is the Woodford Reserved Double Oaked. This one is 90.4 proof. So on the nose.
Don't burn your nose.
Don't burn your nose.
Don't burn your nose.
It's got like this one you could really smell the vanilla. This one
Yeah.
is a lighter on the nose, and maybe a little bit more like brown sugary or chocolatey, I think.
Okay.
Here we go.
I'm ready.
Flavor profile for this one is vanilla, honey, chocolate, toasted oak, caramel, spice, hazelnut, and baked fruit.
Definitely more of the spice on this one.
A little more spice, but it should be a little sweeter too. I don't know if you get that.
Let me go in for number 2.
Yeah, go ahead. Go for number 2.
Oh, dear.
And then while you're tasting it, I'm going to go and start the next question.
Yeah.
Okay. So I hear that you're a huge fan of the Atlanta Braves.
I was like, what?
Where is this going? Where is it going? But here's the thing. You are from PG County, right? PG County's a long way from Atlanta. So how did you become a fan of the Atlanta Braves?
Oh my gosh. Okay, the story of this is a little... Okay, we're here.
Why not? Go ahead. Go for it.
I was dating this guy,
Okay.
and he was very much so like into baseball. Mm-hmm. So he went to baseball all the time, but I was kind of just like, not loving it. Mm-hmm. But there was this team that he had noticed like every time they were playing. I was like, oh, I'm really like invested in them.
Yeah, yeah.
And then was like, oh no, you actually really like the Braves, and which is, he's a Nats fan. He was like, I don't know why you are rooting for this team.
Yeah.
But then I was watching and I was like, yeah, I do really like the way they play. And then at first I was a little hard on them because I'm like, why are we wearing chains to a baseball game? But if you win,
Yeah.
you can wear the chains.
You wear the chains,
You know
sure.
what I mean? Like,
yeah.
wear the drip, be confident if you can win. So like,
Yeah.
then I just committed. I've only actually seen them play here.
Oh, really?
I haven't actually seen them in Atlanta yet.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Goals, right? Yeah.
yeah, I didn't
Okay.
go to Atlanta.
And they're doing pretty good this season, right? I think they're best record in the league right now, or tied with the Yankees, I think.
We're doing better. Last couple seasons were rough and painful.
Yeah.
So I'm hopeful, but I'm not attached.
Okay.
Because I'm like,
Yeah.
don't get my hopes up, please.
And you kind of got the color scheme going on today too.
I'm committed. I have
you're braved out today.
multiple jerseys,
Yeah.
jackets.
Okay.
It was very painful for that guy because he's like, you've really committed to this. And I'm like, yeah, I'm Braves all the way down now. You wanted me to like baseball.
I
You
found
didn't
my
say
team.
which team.
Yeah. You didn't specify. Yeah, like Carrie specified. Kentucky Wildcats. He didn't specify. And that's on him. That's on him. Yeah. Okay.
So now I'm a Braves fan.
Yeah. So you only have gone to games here.
Yeah.
Do you have any favorite memories of watching them play? Any like special games where they like came from behind or anything like that?
I don't even remember what game it was. I do though just remember like I was very close to the dugout.
Okay.
Like right behind home plate, and there were just obviously just way more Nats people down there.
Yeah.
And like I think we were losing. But I was like, don't worry guys. We're not gonna be losing for long.
Yeah.
And then we won, and I was kinda like the lone person there, but I was like, I'm a Braves fan.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
it's
Well,
cool.
I did hear a pretty interesting story that you may have like willed an action.
Oh, catching the ball?
Catching the ball. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I know who this story came from. Julius.
Yeah. So you were at a game.
Yeah.
Never caught a ball before.
Never caught a ball before. And also, like, catching a ball is tricky because, like, there's a lot of things you have to consider.
Yeah.
A, am I gonna look like a jerk if I take it from a kid? You know, you don't want to do that. And then you're like, B, is it gonna, who's around me? So you have to like scope out the scene.
Sure.
Is there a very strong person here?
Right. Yeah.
That, you know,
Yep.
gets to your left.
Yeah.
And then this.
Yeah.
But it worked out where it was kind of like, there was this like row in between, and we had befriended this group next to us, so we were friends.
Yeah,
you know?
friendly.
We were working towards a common goal of like, I
Yeah.
really wanted to catch a ball, and they kept hitting in our area, and I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna catch this. It's coming. And then I had my two really close friends, Julius and Darius, next to me, and they were like Brittany wants this ball.
It's
We're
going to happen.
committed. We're going to happen.
Yeah.
And it happened.
Wow.
So technically I didn't catch it, but it made it up this way, and I have a ball now from the game.
There you go. There you go.
My life is made. So.
And was it hit by a Braves player? Or is just...
Good question. I have no idea, actually. I should know that.
Yeah. Well, it's okay. You got a ball. That's what's important. That's the most important part. You got a ball. That's so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love catching a ball.
Have you got one?
Yeah. Not from a major league, or not from a regular season game. I went to some spring training games out in Arizona, and we were sitting, I think it was a Rockies game, and the outfield is just a hill of grass, so you could like bring a blanket and sit on the grass, and home run comes and literally lands like 3 feet from me. I get up and I dive on the ball. Like 2 other people jump on top of me, and I'm like in the fetal position, guarding this ball with my life. And my daughter's there, and she's got to be like 10 at the time. And, I give it to her, and she's like, oh my God, it's a ball. And she has it in a case now.
Oh my God.
But a guy came up to her and he's like, can I trade you? Because he liked the player that hit it. He's like, can I trade you a ball that I got earlier for that one?
Yeah.
And she was like, no, my dad got me this ball. Like, I'm not giving this one.
Yes. Good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah, it was a fun time.
It's such a big deal, and I don't know why, because it's literally like, it's just a ball, but it's like, no, this is a big deal.
Yeah.
And I love baseball games. I always tell my friends, like, now I love it, but it's like, you have to be ready to have, like, daytime fun.
Oh, yeah.
It's like an equivalent of brunch.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I love it. Yeah.
Spend the day.
Yeah, I'm happy to take off work and go to a day game, like a nice 135, starting pitch.
Perfect.
Eat a couple of hot dogs, have a couple of beers.
Yes.
After the game, maybe if it's at Nats Park, go right across the street to Tap 99 or whatever. Not sponsored.
Just set a plug.
Yeah.
I may need to go there, actually. It worked.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, it's a great pastime. It's why it's America's pastime. Like,
yeah.
Come on. You can't beat that.
It's good.
Yeah.
And then the night is still young.
Exactly. So. Baseball. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Crush number 2. Whoa.
Crush number 2. All right.
Okay.
Favorite so far?
I do like this one just because it feels like it has a lot more. There's a lot going on.
Yeah. It's like a richer body.
Yes, that's the right way to say that.
Yeah,
okay,
I got you.
One of us is an expert.
I wouldn't call myself an expert yet. Yeah, but yeah, no, I do like that one. It's one of my top because it's so flavorful. So
okay, that's the double.
Double oat.
Do they make it single oat?
They do. So yeah, this is their right here. This is the special editions from the Kentucky Derby, but that is their basic offering. Their traditional. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I love that.
Yeah. Number 3.
All right, number 3.
All right. This one is called Town Branch, and it is a maple barrel stout. So it is 94 proof, so we're taking a little step up there.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, too far. I got a little too close.
A little too close in those. Yeah, this one I don't get a lot of like... It's not really heavy on the smell. Flavor profile for this one is maple, cocoa, brown sugar, and cherry.
Oh, this one's kind of fun.
Right?
Yeah.
Not as spicy. A little bit. I get a lot of cherry like in the back of my throat as it goes down.
I'm learning.
Yeah. I get like the spice on the tip,
yeah.
and then it turns into like a soft like I wouldn't say maraschino cherry, but like a good boozy cherry, like some of those that are like $27 a jar. That's this big.
Yeah.
That are really, really good. You know what I mean? You know those cherries I'm talking about?
No.
Like a good cocktail cherry.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're like, I can tell by your face. You're not catching.
No worry. I knew it. I'll get you there eventually.
I do like this one.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's a little like a leaf in the wind. I don't know if that...
It has its own sense of whimsy.
Yes! Thank you for translating that for me.
Leaf in the wind.
That's what it's giving me.
No, that's great. That's great. I'm going to use that. Oh, God. Okay. All right. Well, I'll let you keep sipping. We're going to go into the next question. Okay, so I mentioned before you are a triathlete, Ironman finisher.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, your first triathlon was in 2017?
Recently. Yeah, it could have been.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But from what I heard from your very first swim, you had to swim through a bunch of jellyfish. So first, how awful was that? How many times did you get stung?
Honestly, I've blocked that out from my memory. But it was like, I just felt so violent. Because it was like, it's
everywhere.
Here, it's there, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
And like, I was already scared. It's like, by the way, you can be more afraid.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, this is why I don't get in the water. But okay, so going through that, you have this anxiety of doing the race, first triathlon.
Yeah.
You're going through, you're getting stung by all these jellyfish.
Yeah.
And you persist, you keep going. So what did that experience teach you about perseverance and going through these adverse situations?
I didn't share this in that conversation I had, I think it was maybe last week, that like, I legit had a panic attack in the water.
Wow.
I was just, because like the whole build up to this swim, one of the swims that I had where I was like, I was swimming really well in the water.
Yeah.
But every time it came to like race time and performing, it was like, no, you haven't. Like, you're not good at this.
Uh-huh.
So to be on race day and then to have like all those people and then the jellyfish, and it was just like, this is like not funny anymore. It's not funny or cute.
Yeah.
And I just at one point went over to this kayaker and it was like crying because like anytime I'm frustrated, I will cry in a heartbeat. Just cry, okay? Like I'm gonna cry. One thing I'm gonna do is cry.
Yeah, yeah.
And just like was scared and stressed, and like she really helped me calm down and level set and just say like to go like buoy to buoy, like take it like one marker at a time.
Okay.
And that is something that I've taken through life. It's like this overwhelming feeling that you may have when something's scary, new, you're unsure, you don't feel good, it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Of like, all right, let me not think about the big thing.
Okay.
What is something that's visible that I can do in this one moment and reach towards that versus trying to reach towards the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then eventually in the water, it's just like going buoy to buoy to do that. And then it was like, okay, I'm doing it. And then the other thing that I tell myself is like, okay, well, at least I'm not where I started. Like, at least I'm not just now getting in the water.
Yeah.
So those were the two things that like kind of helped me keep going. Cause it's like, I know I'm strong enough. I know that I can swim. It's really now about like, can I calm myself down? Because when I'm not calm,
you're gonna lose it.
we can go real quick.
Right. Yeah.
It was just like learning how to like find that calmness.
That's amazing.
Which was really useful.
No, yeah, I'm sure that has helped like as you've continued to expand beyond triathlon and do bigger and crazier things.
Yeah.
That like taking small chunks at a time and crossing off these little goals of the larger goal really helps get things moving.
Yeah. And it just like kind of takes off the pressure because it's like if I'm going to accomplish the goal, I do actually need to get to the next buoy. So like either way.
Yeah, exactly.
This is still moving us forward.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And do you still carry this like idea with you today? Like, or has this evolved at all? Like, obviously, like this woman told you the one thing that really helped you in that moment, but have you expanded that to other aspects of your life, not just athletics?
Yeah, I think like just the with all the things that I feel like I'm doing, it's like, okay, what realistically, what do I need to do right now? What don't I need to be doing right now? Yeah. So like that also helps because it's like, yeah, this list is 50 things long. I realistically can't or don't want to do 50 things today. So, like, what's the most important thing? And then
Yeah.
just kind of like, fine-tuning it. Because
Absolutely.
I want to actually enjoy my life and have bourbon and, like, talk
Yeah.
with you.
Exactly.
So, making more time for that.
No, that's a great way of looking at adversity and getting through the adversity. So, it's a great lesson to take away from a rough experience.
I know.
Putting it lightly.
Memorable.
Very memorable. Yeah. Well, I mean, apparently not, since you blocked it out.
I just remember getting out the word and being like, what the F? How do I keep ending up here?
Right. Yeah. And it's not like it stopped you from doing triathlons. You've done more. So.
I have race amnesia though.
Okay. Yeah.
I do a race. I get really scared.
Mm-hmm.
I have that moment where, I'm sure this happens to you, where I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the worst thing ever. And then, just little, like, I always felt like,
yeah.
to goodbye. And then you're like, aw, I miss it.
Yeah. When can I sign up for the next one?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, no, I understand that. Somebody else told me recently that, that even if they have a bad race or whatever, it's kind of what they feel pregnancy or having a baby is going to be like. The pain in that moment is terrible, but your body forgets it. Your mind kind of wipes that part because you're just flooded with all the joy of having your baby afterwards. So I think it's kind of a similar situation where, we're struggling through this tough physical thing that we've put ourselves in. Volunteered to do. We cross the finish line, and it's that feeling of success, and that's probably a similar flood of endorphins that we're getting, of like this sense of accomplishment and happiness. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'm not a scientist, so this is complete, could be complete bullshit. So,
I don't know. It sounded legit to me. I'm going with it.
You heard it here. You're here. Finishing a race is the same as having a baby.
Mom's nose badly timed.
You co-sign, huh?
It's not what I co-sign.
All right, fine. We won't say
there
that.
Are themes.
There are
themes.
There's similarities.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
There we go. Good. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, we're going to get canceled by all the moms. I'm sorry.
Love you. We love you so much.
And it's Mother's Day weekend.
I'm clearly like, what?
Brittany, how could you let me do that?
I don't know. I don't know. It's the bourbon.
It is the bourbon. It loosens you up, let me tell you.
It's the bourbon.
All right, number 4.
Okay.
You ready?
I think so.
Okay, this one is going to be spicy. I'll give you a warning. This one is Colonel E.H. Taylor, small batch, bottled in bond. It is 100 proof. So, in case you're wondering, the proof is 2 times the alcohol. So, that means it's 50% alcohol by volume.
Wow.
Yeah. Flavor profile for this is caramel corn, butterscotch, oak, licorice, cherry, orange, and spice.
I think because I wanted to taste the orange, I tasted the orange.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I didn't get much orange today. Sometimes I get it's like a little butterscotch, I think, right now.
This one's interesting because I feel like it's more in the front.
Okay. Yeah. On the tip?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The orange on the front?
Just everything.
Everything.
I feel like
all the
doesn't.
it doesn't go back.
Yeah, it doesn't go.
The heat comes in the back. Yeah. For me.
It doesn't.
No, at all?
No, not at all.
Okay. Interesting.
Let me try it again.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I get a subtle heat on the back end, but you're right, everything is really at the front of the taste. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very at the front.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's a good observation.
Okay, cool. I'm just sharing
you.
my exact thoughts.
Yeah. Live your truth.
Got a leaf, got a forward runner.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Question number 4.
All right, ready.
You ran the Zion 100K last year. So ultra marathons already are a bit of an adventure when everything goes right.
Yeah.
But when they go wrong, it can go wrong real quick.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a good mindset about it, it can turn ugly. But as we know from you in our last question, you know how to break things up and have a good mentality about things because your race was challenging to say the least.
That's my sister. Who said this?
Multiple people told me about this. So, let's start with the weather. Hot.
Yeah.
No cover.
Yeah.
And just
dry.
Yeah, because Zion.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That already is.
Kind of thirsty thinking of it.
You're like, oh, the desert. Oh, it's
like
making my throat
dry.
so dry again. The memories, they're coming back.
I did not forget that race. I do remember that.
Yeah. So how hot did it get?
I couldn't tell you how hot degree. I just remember thinking about holes.
I'm tired, Grandpa.
Just do it. That's literally. That's what I kept telling myself.
Okay.
So where you're like,
Yeah.
am I okay?
Yeah. We're like, you see the heat, like hallucination waves or whatever coming off the ground. Was that hot?
Like,
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
in the world is this place?
Yeah.
So it was warm.
I can relate as somebody who grew up in Arizona. Yeah, very hot.
Do you feel like you can withstand heat better?
Not anymore. I've been gone for so long. Like, I'll go back to Arizona. I'm actually going back next week, and it's going to be 100 degrees every day we're there. And I'm like, I'm going to be at the pool the entire time. Like, I will go into some pool water where there are no jellyfish, and I will be happy to stay cool in the pool.
Like, you can't get in the sun.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah. The heat was not the only thing, though, for you, as I am. Your watch died at the start of the race?
It was so rude.
How does that even happen?
I don't know. Me and my watch have an ongoing beef because, like, it does this to me in different iterations.
Okay.
I'll run the same trail run with a friend.
Yeah.
And it's like elevation gain, zero. And it's just like 600 feet.
Yeah.
What are we beefing about?
Yeah.
But yeah, we like get to the start line. Literally have like prepped all my gear and things, and like we're there, and I'm like, guys, my watch is not turning on. And this is at like it's dark, and they're like, you need to know where you're going because I'm like, I don't want to get lost at the beginning of this race.
Yeah.
And it's nighttime. Like, I need to know where I'm going. And I'm like, and
anxiety and panic setting in.
Literally. Yeah. At the start, I was like, I can't imagine why this would happen here, but I think it cuts on like right after they hit the gun.
Okay.
But it was, I mean, Zion was fun and entertaining because I got to offload a lot of my stress to my friends and family. Anytime I was just like, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
As soon as the race started, I was like,
okay.
What is this?
Yeah. Terrible. We won't call out the watch company. Apparently, at least one of the aid stations ran out of water or ice.
So we went. I mean, this is one of those things where like you learn from like
the deep sigh. You're like,
because you had just gone. I don't remember. I was like 30 miles in or something. And it's like, I understand I'm not fast, but like, I probably need water just as much as other people. And they're like, sorry guys. And I'm like, it's not cool. Sorry, it's not going to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think maybe there's just like a lot of, and again, like not the volunteers' fault or anyone's fault. It's just kind of like, and they were just in this obtuse area because we were in Zion. It's like, you can't just like, all right, I'm going to drive over to this area. Like everything of where you are is a team like lugging that equipment there.
Yep.
So we get to the point and we're like, oh no, what do I do?
Yeah.
And I was just like, well, this is my fault because I volunteered to be here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's tough. Did you at least have some water to continue to the next aid station, or were you completely dry?
I think I had like a little. Okay. But I'm trying to remember how they were spaced out. It was enough where I was like, you know what? I shrivel up here. This is the part where I was just like,
Yeah.
I don't want to curse, but F it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Sometimes you gotta say, you gotta keep pushing, I guess.
Like, I'm here.
We're
This
here.
is what it is.
Okay. Apparently there was some bad course marking as well. So did you get lost at all, or did it take you down a wrong path?
They just had, and I guess like every race is different, and ultras are fun and funky because it's very like, go out there, have a blast, good luck.
Yeah.
But when you're like going through certain areas and the night is falling and you're like, is that my orange flag that I should be making this turn, or is that just something orange?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows?
And then if you don't make that turn, there's like this ravine of like you can fall under. It's like, what are my options here?
Yeah.
So it was a lot of like, and you're tired because you're like, I don't want to think.
No. I just want to follow the colors.
I just want to follow the colors.
Yeah. Speaking of falling into a ravine, apparently a runner came back at one point, was like, there's a big cliff, don't go that way.
This is my sister. I already know. This is my sister's story.
Did you guys see the cliff, or were you guys averted in time?
Dark.
Yeah.
It was dark.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, maybe it's this way.
Yeah.
And then, the runner comes back and they're like, no, don't go that way. Because it's literally like this big, like you'll fall over into this big open whatever it is, because you can't tell what's at the bottom of it.
Sure.
It's dark.
It's dark. Yeah.
It was nighttime. Maybe at daytime you could see.
Maybe. Not at night.
We were going through at nighttime. And it was like, oof, this could go so many ways.
Yeah. Well, glad it didn't go
I
bad.
know, right?
Yeah, you're here today, so good for that. Okay. Your headlamp died.
I had issues all around. Okay.
Yeah. So your sister, she said she luckily had downloaded the maps. So she had offline maps, and you guys were trying to navigate the trails from her phone, I guess, in the dark. So already tough to see anyway. So like.
And I was tired.
And you're tired.
I cannot do this anymore. Everything died.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm type A if I have to be.
Sure.
I'm very much so type B.
Okay.
My sister, very meticulous and like detailed and oriented and all those things.
Yeah.
So thank God she was out there, because at first she wasn't going to face me for that part.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I would have been
So lost in the dark. No headlamp.
No headlamp, no map, just me.
Yeah. Well, thank God for your sister.
Thank God for my sister.
Yeah.
I mean, we still have beef on that section because it was like, we have to go.
Yeah.
And like there was some very steep areas where it's like you actually have to jump over this cliff edge and make it to the other side, but you'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Yeah. I've only been running for 20 miles or whatever.
Yeah. This is what's stopping you from finishing. Good luck.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so you had a lot of adversity.
Yeah.
Again, overcame the adversity one small step at a time, right?
Yeah.
And you finished.
Yeah.
And you got to do it with your sister and your brother and a couple of your high school friends.
Yeah.
Right? So what is a positive that you take away from running the Zion 100K?
One of the most special things to me was really sharing that experience with my friends and family.
Yeah.
And again, this is to ultra running and world. It's like you really have this group behind you that's supporting you in this really unique way.
Yeah.
And in order to have the best experiences, you have to learn how to lean on them, which is it can be very easy. I can do this hard thing by myself. I don't need anybody.
Sure. Yeah.
But it was like, no, I do need you.
Yeah.
And those people all in their own way, as far as even when it came to mapping out my nutrition, I was I feel very overwhelmed. And my best friend who's in Michigan, she's like, great, okay, I'm gonna write this down. I'm I love that. Take that task.
Nice.
Or my brother and one of my other friends, Darius, driving and figuring out things, or just being able to text them when my phone was alive, hey, I really want lemonade.
Yeah.
And they're perfect, got you.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That made it such a special experience. And then afterwards, it's like, oh, I was in Zion. And like to have them there was very, I think, the most special thing, because it was like we all were in it at some point where like they weren't running the miles, but they got to like eat, sleep, and breathe that. So they got to see it too.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It was so cool.
Yeah. I've never been to Zion. Did you get to experience the park afterwards, like not focused on the trail in front of you? Get to go like experience all the beauty of it?
So we did the day before.
Okay.
We did the Narrows.
Okay.
Which were so cool because it's like biblical. It's just like, what in the world? How does this exist?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now my brother, he was like, oh, we're going to keep going further. And I was like, sorry, but I do have to run tomorrow. So we did that. And then the day after, maybe it was like a day and a half after the race, we did these, what are they called? Like we went to the sand dunes and like.
Oh, on like ATVs or whatever?
ATVs.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was like super fun. So the whole thing was just.
Incredible experience.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Very memorable.
Yeah.
That's just what memorable.
That's awesome.
Lots of memories.
Yeah. I have goals to go out to Zion. Not necessarily to run 100K, but like just to go experience it. Well, I have a group of friends, like pretty much every year for the last 5 years, we've done a Ragnar relay. And one of them is through Zion. But everybody I've talked to who's ever done that one, they're like, it's so dusty because there's so many people out on the trail.
Yeah.
And then there is a pool where the campground is, but because everybody's coming back and jumping right in the pool, coming straight from the trail, the pool gets real nasty. So I'm like, well, this doesn't actually sound fun.
Are you trying to convince me to go?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's not working.
So I don't know. That's I might just have to go out there and not run.
Yeah.
And just have a good, enjoy myself, enjoy the nature.
It's unreal.
Yeah.
It's just like one of those places where you're like, wow. I mean, I imagine you kind of get a little bit of this in Arizona, but it's just like, wow.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then I did have some friends that did a shorter distance there, and they had a good time.
Nice.
So I think, like, you know, if you decide you want to run, just...
I see. That's the other thing. I've mentioned this on the show a few times. I do not enjoy trail running. Like, I tried for a long time because my family, my brother and my dad, huge trail runners. They
have races.
They're race directors, all kinds of stuff. I tried it for a while. When I run, I love to like zone out and not pay attention to anything. I'm just in my mind. Like
you're gonna
playing exactly. If you're doing that on a trail, you're gonna trip. You're gonna trip on a rock, a root, a stick. You're gonna roll your ankle on something. You might like mistake a stick for a snake, and then you're bit, and then you don't have like anti-venom with you. So then you're like trying to make it back to the car before the venom makes its way to your heart.
Whoa.
So look, I have a lot of issues with trail running, and that's why I stick to the streets.
You've really thought this through.
Oh yeah. So, I just never fully enjoyed it. So I love running on the road. It's my favorite.
Yeah, trail running is aggressive. It's like, it's not nice.
It's not. Like, the people are great. And I think that's why trail runners are so friendly.
Yes.
Because the environment that you guys are putting yourselves in can be very, like, tough.
Yeah.
But if you have all these people who are going through the same thing with you, so you guys are in this community that comes together, and we're like, we're going to get through this, and when we get to the end, we're just going to, pound a few beers or whatever around the fireplace or whatever.
Bonfire.
Bonfire, exactly. So, I love the trail running community.
Yes.
Great people.
Yes.
Super friendly.
Yes.
Y'all have fun on the trails. I'll see you when you get back.
Let me know you make it out of the woods.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So funny.
Yeah. All right, Britt, we made it to our last bourbon.
Okay, we did it.
Yeah. Now, this is my favorite.
Okay.
This is called Blanton's, and it's a small batch.
Oh, this is a very beautiful bottle.
Yes, exactly. It's 93 proof.
Okay.
All right, one last cheers, though.
Yay!
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Tap it on the table.
tap it on the table. Flavor profile for this one is vanilla, citrus, butterscotch, honey, caramel, nutmeg, and baking spices.
This one's like darling.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's a good one.
It's got some charm.
Yeah. Nice and smooth.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yes.
Just enough of a like spice kick to it, but not where it's overpowering the other flavors. Yeah.
Oh, Blanton's. Wow. That's why this is the chains. This is the equivalent of wearing chains to a baseball game.
There you go. Yeah.
Because you know your stuff is good.
Exactly. They do. Yeah.
Vanilla seems to be a common.
Yeah, I think it's the wood that they use to age the bourbons, because they toast the inside of the barrel, so it pulls out some of those sugars, and they tend to be a little bit vanilla forward.
Look at you. Wait, so they call wine people sommeliers?
Yeah.
What do they call bourbon?
Rednecks?
How did we end up here?
No, I don't know. Matt, so if you're making bourbon, you're a distiller, and you get to the point where you're a master distiller.
Oh.
Yeah.
I really like this one.
Good. Yeah. Yeah, it's my favorite. All right. So you are the founder of the Chocolate City Relay, which is a 42-mile community-rooted endurance initiative designed to create international on-ramps for Black women in endurance sports.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you come up with this idea?
And again, like every time I tell this story, I always want to credit Sarah Truitt and Jason Gibson. Okay. Because they were really like, and obviously my sister. Usually when I have an idea, I need people to like throw it at. Okay. So like, you know what I mean? Like,
bounce it off, get some good like feedback, all that stuff.
Yeah. Help me, like, this is the idea. Help me. What does it actually look like when we make it into something? Yeah. And one of the things I noticed, because I'm from here in like Peach County and whatever, I know a lot of people in different circles and things. Right. And I just noticed that we weren't really like overlapping in the way that I wanted. So that started the idea of like, I want to get women that I know that are doing amazing things and like bring them together so that they can like learn from each other, have each other's back and things like that. And then there's also a level of like, because DC is great, but there's the layer of the roots of DC and the chocolate city of DC and like really being sure that that is a part of the running story that is being told. So it's like, how do I elevate the stories and the backgrounds of Black women runners that I know that are doing great things in their communities? Yeah. And then also celebrating DC, and like every year we go through all 8 words intentionally for that reason. Yeah. And then I like the distance element because with a relay, it's like less intimidating. It's like we're all a part of this thing. Yeah. Kind of like that ultra feel, right? Like we're all working towards this goal of getting there. Right. So that's why the relay element came in. So that's how the idea came together.
Nice. No, it's very cool. Yeah. The first iteration was in 2021, right? And it was just you and your friends at that point. It wasn't like a huge race thing. It was just an idea that you come up with and your friends did it.
Yeah, I think one of the things, honestly, that I think I'm good at is like it's like, it doesn't need to be perfect. We're going to try it. Yeah. I don't know what this is going to look like. Yeah. And I'm just so grateful that I have people in my world that are like, okay. Because even like Allison Staples, and we joke about this all the time. I didn't know her. We were just connected on Instagram. Okay. And I'm like driving through Courthouse in Virginia, yell out my car, Allison, are you going to do this race with me? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And she's like, yeah, sure.
Oh, and amazing.
Like, that's how we connected. And like, very much so. And like, this is just something I am so immensely grateful for. It's just like the way people are like, I don't know, Brittany's got an idea. I said yes. You know what I mean? Like, because then it makes it easier for me to be like, okay, this is this, and then we're going to try it. So even when I think about this year, what we're doing, we have a 50K element that we're doing and adding. Yeah. And even that, it's like figuring that out. Thank God I have people to like rely on. Like Jason is helping me so much with the route and things. And like we have volunteers that are going to come and support in that layer that is really super important.
Yep.
But that notion of being able to like just say like, this is something that I feel really excited about.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay.
Nice. That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's great when you have friends who are like willing to just help make a vision come to reality.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. It's amazing.
It makes all the difference.
Yeah. So the next race, June 6th of 2026. So, and like you said, added a 50K. How many teams are now in there?
We're going to have 3 teams doing the relay.
Okay.
The teams are usually 5 people. There may be one team with 4.
Okay.
And we like curate the teams based on like their speed and things like that.
Yeah.
But we've already selected like who's going to be in the fold. And they will the relay team will do collectively around maybe 60 miles.
Okay.
They don't know that yet.
Well, this comes out just before the race, so they're going to find out. Yeah.
You're doing 60 miles. And then there's the 50K people. So there are 5 total. I'm technically in that group because I was like, I can't have them training for something. And go do your long run. I'll be here.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have, I think in total like 21 women that are part of the fold.
Amazing.
This year.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see the updates.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It's always cool because it's like you get to see DC in a new way. Brie is someone, she has this funny story every time because she had to go through that goes through Freddie's Juneteenth path and things like that.
Yeah.
And she's like, Brie's got me going through the woods and where am I? But it's like, it's memorable. That's my like slogan.
Let's make it memorable.
You're making memories.
Yeah. No, I think what I love about it, not only the fact that you are creating this space for Black women, as you said, because I don't think people realize just how much into endurance sports that Black women, Black men, the Black community, they are in the endurance sports space. Like, I think there's this idea that, you see them as sprinters.
Right.
They're doing it all, right?
Yeah.
But this is a good way to highlight that and give them a space to talk about it, be about it, and highlight those things. But I also love that you, like you said, you go through all 8 wards of DC, which I haven't even been to all of them yet. So like,
oh my gosh.
I don't think, at least I definitely haven't run through them. So
Right.
that is something that I think is a great way to highlight DC at its core, because people who don't live here, they think about DC and they're like, oh, it's all politics, it's all the politicians and blah, blah, blah. They don't consider the people who live here, and that's not part of their life. And you're highlighting areas where people are, it's the real DC.
Yeah, I like that. That could be our t-shirt slogan.
There you go.
Real DC.
The real DC.
But I think it's important because it's like, again, like to your point, like that is the root of DC. Like DC is everything it is because of all these different 8 wards and all these different flavors that we have. And we have the relay, but also there's just a layer of like creating community events and things where we like overlap our worlds that we're learning from each other, and also like sharing different stories, because like I don't always want it to be about Brittany, like you know me now. You know what I mean? Like, but there are so many amazing people in your world and like around you that you could learn from, and to like celebrate their background, and then it kind of creates these little spokes of like a ripple effect. So,
exactly. That's actually one of the main reasons I started this, was because I'd go on runs and I'd talk to people, but when you're out there with a huge group of runners, you only get like a 2 to 3 minute conversation before like, you move on to the next person, or that person goes ahead of you or falls behind. And so you're like talking to people, but you don't get to know them. And so this gives me a space where I get to share my passion, and I get to learn about the person sitting across the table from me that I didn't know as well before. like I have talked to some people who I been friends with for some time, but I learned so much more about them through this research process.
Yeah.
And I think in the same vein of what you're doing, giving them a space to overlap and create community. So it's amazing.
Oh, I love that. You've done such a great job. This is such a cool series because I was
Thank
like, what
you.
am I walking into? But it's been fun.
Yeah. I try to keep it low threat. A lot of people get intimidated because bourbon is, it's like it's like your granddad's alcohol, right? Like that's what they drank. It's like that's not our generation. We were drinking like vodka drinks or whatever. So. And some people are like, oh, it's brown liquor. I can't drink brown liquor. Yeah. But there's so much like uniqueness and diversity within all the different offerings that I want to highlight that and share that with my friends. So.
And I feel like bourbon to me is also like whiskey, where there's usually some like rich story on like how they're making it and like company.
Yeah. Some of them have been around for a long time. A lot of companies went out of business during Prohibition, but some of the companies were able to get medicinal licenses, so you could go and get a doctor's note for your daily shot of bourbon for medicinal purposes. So that's how a lot of companies survived during Prohibition. Wow. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so cool! I learned so much.
Good, I'm glad.
This one, I'm taking a picture of this once we get off air.
That's a good one. And so I tell this story a couple of times, but as you can see, there's a horse on the top, and under its back right hoof there's a letter. I think that one might be a T. So it's a series of horses. They're all different phases of a horse, starting from standstill to running and crossing a finish line, and the like rider's like lifting his fist in victory. And each one has a different letter, and they all spell out Blanton's. And so once you get them all, you can line them up. I have a wooden stave up there, so I've got 4 of them in place already. And then once I drink the other 4, it'll complete the series.
Oh, I'm in. I'm all the way in. Wow.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It is cool. Yeah, I really like it. Okay, well, before we get going, where can people follow you, learn more about the relay and all the other crazy adventures you're getting yourself into?
Chocolate City Relay. That's our handle on Instagram.
Okay.
You can follow me, BrittMG _ I am normally I'm an introvert.
Okay, sure.
So it's like sometimes you'll see things, sometimes you won't. So like if you're okay with a touch and go, come on along for the ride.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are the handles.
Okay. All right. Well, cool. Well, thank you again so much for being here.
Thank you.
This was such an amazing experience, and like the moment I started learning about you and learning about everything that you do, I was just so blown away. So like to get to sit down and talk to you about just a fraction of the things that you are into. I might have to have you come back for season 2, and we can go into some of the other things like your horse riding and whatever, crazy ultra run that you do next year. Are you doing any races actually? Do you have anything lined up?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet, but I do feel the pull, so we'll see.
Yeah. Well, I got a race for you. I'll recommend to you. Actually, my brother will be mad if I don't say it during the show.
Yes.
So it's called the Mannequin's Horse 50 Miler in Arizona. You literally are racing against trail racing horses.
Sign me up.
So the horses will have the advantage on the uphill because it's easier for them to go uphill. But they also have to have time penalties for the horses to give the runners a little bit of a fair chance.
Yeah.
But then runners have the advantage on the downhill because you can just bomb a downhill, whereas a horse going down a trail has to go a little slower, a little more careful because you could like break an ankle.
Yeah.
So
are these horses running wild? Is someone on the horse?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was like, they're just
they
horses
got riders.
running.
No. They got riders and everything. Yeah, these are like professional trail racing horses. So yeah, it's a whole big deal. It's interesting.
Oh, I'm in.
Yeah, so check it out.
I can't, like, when am I ever going to see that again?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So there you go.
There we go.
That's one of my brother's races.
Thanks, brother.
I think in November, I think. Yeah.
Perfect timing. That's what I'm doing next.
There you go. All right. Well,
thanks,
again, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. This was fun.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm glad you had a good time. Yeah.
It was good.
And to everybody at home, thank you so much for watching today and for listening to the podcast. Please follow Brittany on her social media for her occasional posting. And follow the Chocolate City Relay on Instagram so you can continue to learn more about that race. And I'm sure you'll be posting during the race as well. You can follow us on Instagram. We are After Run Bourbon Club on Instagram. And then find us on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, on Amazon Music, and you can watch the full video on YouTube. All right. Well, thank you so much, and we will see you on the next episode. Bye.
Bye.